Why do I do this to myself? What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another toy review. I actually promised you guys this one a couple of weeks ago, but you know, life got in the way. So we're getting back to it this week. That is, of course, there you are, Mandalorian Shriek Hawk 4-pack. This thing is outrageous, and I don't feel good about paying what I paid for it. $64.99. But, you know, it's the job. So, nice packaging. This is kind of a lot of the 4-packs have been coming in the white boxes where you get a look of the troops, and then everything's wrapped in Hasbro's nice little tissue paper, and it kind of comes that way. Well, this one comes in one of the original 4-packs packaging, which I like a lot more. So what do we get in the box? Well, we get a bunch of Mandalorians with a bunch of weapons. That's about it. Let's take a look at the back. The back is super cool. We got to look at all the Shriek Hawk Mandos from Mandalorian Season 3. You guys probably remember that scene. Vintage collection. We got all the legalese and all that sort of thing. So, 4 Mandalorian figures. Of course, this is a vintage collection for $65. Is this actually worth it? I'm going to bet no, because I can already tell you there's only one rifle in here and like 4 little pistols and some knives. That's it. So, accessory-wise is already hurting, but let's do it. Let's go to the review table. Let's take a look at the Shriek Hawk Mando 4-pack from Star Wars The Vintage Collection. All right, here we go out of the package. It's going to be a rough review. I'll just let you know that right now. If you want to click off, go for it, because it's going to be a rough review. This is why I don't buy a lot of TVC, is this reason right here. All right, so let's get on with the positives. These guys are cool. They look cool, but it kind of stops there. We're going to start out with the first one here. We're going to go over the figures first. Go over the articulation very quickly over each figure, and then we'll go over the accessories in the next segment, put them all together, and give you guys an overview and a reaction. So one good thing is every Mando that you saw on the package, which is right there, you do get in this set, so you don't feel, you know, gypped. It kind of outlines the 4 Mandos that you get. First one's cool. He's got a little bit of the smaller helmet. He's got like a really long neck, and then his rangefinder there is kind of small. Nice paint. Of course, we're not going to get any wash or anything like that. It's Hasbro, guys, so we're not going to get a lot of that stuff. Colors are good. A nice yellow there, as you can see, some silver, some green. He's very colorful for a Mandalorian, which is a little weird. Usually they're more of a, I mean, you got Boba Fett, I guess. So, you know, this kind of gives me Kenner 1980 Boba Fett vibes. You got the red gauntlet, you got the yellow gauntlet, you got the red pad. It gives me very vintage Boba Fett vibes. So there is that. A decent sculpt, nothing really wrong with it. Yeah, it just feels flimsy though. Like, these things have gotten really rubbery to me. I don't know if it's just me or if it's Hasbro's using cheaper plastic, but they feel really rubbery. Like you know, we talked about this in the Captain Rex review a few months back, where he felt really rubbery, really cheap to me. These guys kind of give me that vibe as well. But this guy's got standard articulation. Of course, his shoulders get on a ball joint, gonna be able to move up and down. His head's got really pretty good movement since he's got such a freaking huge neck. Looks up good, looks down good, side to side, all that stuff. Has a decent, it's not really, it's more of an ab crunch than a waist joint. Can splay out pretty good with his legs, no big deal there. Has a thigh swivel, knees go up just past 90, rockers for the ankles. Double elbow. And I'll tell you one thing about these double elbows. I've messed with all 4 of these guys. Their elbows don't move good at all. I don't know what it is with Hasbro. It's like you almost have to kind of break it up a little bit. And be careful when you're doing that, because, again, the plastic's really flimsy. So this one's cool. Not bad. Only comes with 2 accessories. We'll get to that in a minute. Next one, they've kind of double dipped on this design because they do have a black series of this same design, which I also have. Which was a Target exclusive. We didn't do a review on that one because I just felt it not necessary, since we're going to do a review on this one. He's probably my favorite. I like his his skirt piece here. I like the coloring. The chrome's really vibrant on the helmet, on the armor. The armor matches up a little bit better. The blue and the green, well, maybe it doesn't, but the blue and the green up here looks cool. Silver has the same exact articulation as the other one, so we're not going to go over that. But I like how they broke up the skirt piece on this one, because in the Black Series one, skirt piece goes all the way around. There's not this breakup to allow for more articulation in the legs. So that was a good choice by Hasbro. I wish they would have done that with the Black Series. But I think this is my favorite one. I like his paint the most, and he just doesn't look quite as skinny and non-menacing. He looks a lot more menacing than this guy. So I think he's the best one. Getting down to the female Mando, obviously we've got a lot of reuse here from Bo-Katan, probably even from Koska Reeves. But still not bad. We've got a nice little sash going on there around her neck, and then this part is new as well. But I think there's a lot of reuse here from those last two female Mandos that we got. And again, this one's okay. A lot of yellow, a lot of green, and the silver really stands out to me, so that's nice as well. No wash, not a lot of detail, very flat, very plain, kind of boring, but, you know, not bad. So there's that one. And the last one, very similar to this guy, actually. Very similar. He does have the wider helmet, though. This is more Mando helmet. This is more Boba Fett helmet. So that's the main difference between these two. But this guy's cool. He's got more of the silver on the gauntlet. Same articulation. I do believe these two guys are the exact same mold. So there is that. You're not going to get 4 unique molds in this. There's no way. I think they reused this from the Death Watch. So cool as well. Not bad. I'll tell you, his legs are pretty loose. And again, he's very gummy, especially like in the legs. So that's not a huge plus. So there you go. There's the 4 Mandos you get. Let's get to the accessories. Okay, accessory time. This is where I really just don't get what the hell Hasbro's doing. We're going to go back to the stock photo on the back of the packaging. As you can see there, all of these Mandos are holding a rifle. Every single Mando in that picture is holding a rifle. Hasbro, in their infinite wisdom, decided to give us 1 rifle for 4 Mandos. I don't know what the hell that's about. This is your typical Death Watch Mando rifle that we've seen with Vintage Collection. Decent gun. Actually not too rubbery. Pretty good. Solid black. Absolutely no paint on it. But it's decent. It's fine. But why do we only get 1? That's my main question on that. 1 rifle, 4 figures. Makes no sense. We also get 4 pistols. All of these are a little bit different. Let's see if we can focus in on it. Some nice detailing. Of course, it's just a gunmetal gray. Nothing super great. Nothing super clean. Glad I cleaned my fingernails today. Otherwise, you guys would be giving me shit about that. But there's the first pistol. That one's okay. Second pistol, pretty much the same thing. Third pistol is going to be the female Mando's pistol, which we've seen many times. Again, gunmetal gray, nothing super unique or anything like that. And last pistol, pretty much the same as the first 2 that we showed. So 4 pistols for 4 Mandos. Wow. Thanks, Hasbro. Very nice of you. We also get something that I don't think we've seen before, and that is knives. So that's the big knife. That's a pretty good looking one. Not bad. I like it. Looks pretty decent. Nice that Hasbro at least gave us knives since they gypped us on another rifle. Another knife. Very switchblade-esque looking. And all these really are pretty much unique sculpts, which is good too. Not that that's, you know, that big of a deal, but it is. And then the female knife as well. So there you go. 4 knives. Also get 4 jetpacks. These are just going to be colored a little bit different. This one's got silver tip, a little bit of red, blue, gunmetal, gray accents. And there's that one. Next one, same exact mold. We got just a little bit different paint. Nothing super spectacular. The boosters will move just a little bit, but don't move them too much because they'll break. Next one's got some green. And you can really put these on whatever Mando you want. I don't think there's a specific way of doing it. And then lastly, we have the female jetpack. So there we go. Let's go ahead and armor them up. Take a look and see what they look like with all their armor. All right, there we go. All armored up. And I'll tell you what, you better see, I didn't even get to say it. And he fell. you better have about an extra hour in your life to stand these guys up, because they're a complete pain in the butt to stand up. I don't know what the deal is. I really think it is partially the gumminess of them. They look cool. That's never been a problem with vintage collection. Okay. He's not going to stand. They look cool. Never been a problem with vintage collection. But, man, as far as quality, as far as accessories, we're not getting it here. $65 for this set is a ripoff, guys. I would not recommend it, due to the fact that there's figures that are not really up to par with the plastic. You don't get enough accessories for all of them. I think every single one of them should have the rifle. I don't think we should have to share one rifle between 4 figures. And, you know, we're just not getting enough bang for our buck on this set, guys. Now, are they going to look good on your shelf? Of course they are. They're Mandalorians. They're going to look really great. You get the Mandalorian Bo-Katan in with this. It's going to make for a really cool looking scene. But I can't really give this a high rating just because Hasbro, once again, didn't give us everything that we need to have when it comes to a set like this at a premium price. We need to have ample weapons, ample accessories for every figure. That includes a rifle, especially when you show it on the packaging that they're all holding rifles. So I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10, guys. I would say wait for a sale. I would say wait for some discounts. I think a lot of people forgot about this set because I announced it that we are going to do a review on this on Instagram. A lot of people didn't even know it was out. So yeah, it's out. You can get it on Amazon for $64.99. They did have one of those monthly payment plans, but that has since expired. So if you want it, you got to chalk up to $65 right away, which I can't recommend doing. But there you go, guys. Star Wars The Vintage Collection, Shriek Hawk Mando 4-pack. Another miss by Hasbro. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.